The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Turbo wide.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Watson, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TA. Scat.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a 1st and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
On 1st down, Tungo Vailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
G, 21G. Corner, long.
On play action, it's Tungo Vailoa. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz.
All right, let's go.
Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
21G.
Quick throw, taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 8. Turbo one, high. Out.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. Tua going to give it to Achane, and he'll get about 5.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Turbo 3 kick. Turbo 3 kick.
Once again, it's Achane. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Scat. Out.
That is caught left side by Waddle. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it.
This motherfucker don't want to do nothing but kill a clock the whole game.
Like, you just can't miss layups like that.
Get set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2. Turbo 2. Hey.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. 6-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He keeps it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Shotgun now for Jones. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jones. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Jones. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, ready. 20. in, TX.
Off play action, it's Tua. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Throwing on first down is Jones. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Let's go.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So on a critical 4th down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, shot.
A shotgun snap for 2. This one intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, They turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Watson, Oscar. Ready.
To throw is Tua. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Hey, 21, TA.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Scat.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Jones now on first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Play action now. It's Jones. He'll find his running back, White, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane.
Let's go!
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Cover 2.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Drive begins with a run by White. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 21-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips that time in there for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap and a give to White. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the goal line and in. Irv Smith. Touchdown, Raiders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. picked up and thrown down.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. Corner, long. Solo left Zion. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On the handoff, it's White. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll try the right side with White. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Zamir White, touchdown Raiders. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
I'm tuned in much as the connection allows.
In motion, it's Waddle. Quick throw, taken in, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Jones now on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. Jones to throw on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now Jones throwing on second down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He's going to keep it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They send him right out of the slot. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Raiders. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Get set. Go ahead. Ice jam. Ice jam.
Hill brought in motion. On 1st down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
TX.
Throwing on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
Ready.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. On play action, it's Jones. And he's not going to get away. They track him down. On play action, it's Jones. He's going to look for the home run ball.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, turbo one, turbo one. What's the point on the scoreboard? Hey. Let's go. 20, TX. Watch it, Oscar. What?
On 1st and 10, here's the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21, TX. Scat. Slow. Scat. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Tua. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Shotgun now for Jones. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Jones now on 1st down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception,
Should have caught the last fucking
This
pass,
is a huge
man.
missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
All right.
In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to Waddle again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 34.
Go ahead.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country